Hello and welcome, I'm your CodeMonkey. In this lecture we're going to import the project files with all the assets that we're going to use. By the way, remember that if you have any questions, go ahead and post them in the comments. I go through those every day and I'll do my best to help. Okay, so with the project created, the next thing we want is to import the assets that we're going to use to make this game. You can download all of the assets with a link in the description. Which, by the way, like I mentioned a while ago, that link contains a Unity package that contains both the assets and the final game. So when you download that, you get a Unity package. Just go ahead and double click or click and drag and drop it on the projects window. Here is the asset import window. Just make sure you select all and let's import. Okay, so here it is. This imported the assets folder and inside comes all of the assets, meshes, textures, and so on. So everything we're going to need. And then it also imported inside of it another Unity package. So if you want to import the final project with all of the code already written, it's also here. If you extract this one, you're going to get the complete project files. Now, of course, don't do that if you want to follow along with the course. And be aware that if you're following along and you accidentally unpack this one, it will overwrite all of your own files. So if you want to inspect the final project files, go ahead and do that, but do that in a separate project. In order to make sure that we have no accidents, I'm going to delete this one from the current project. So just go ahead and delete. Okay, so that's it. And over here we've got all of our really nice visuals. We can look in the prefabs visuals, and over here we've got a visual for a container. So there we go, that's a container counter. Then we have a cutting counter. We've got a trash bin. Then on the kitchen object visuals, we've got all the visuals. So a block of cheese, we've got some burned meat, we've got a plate, and so on. These are all the nice 3D models that we're going to use in our game. And then over here on the textures folder, we also got a bunch of general icons, as well as actual icons for all of the various parts. Okay, so all of the assets have been imported. Now let's continue on to the next lecture.